Okay, here we are in downtown Minneapolis, and we are at Orchestra Hall, and about to go in and hear some Strauss and some Mahler 10 with Manny Laureano. And we've been working with Manny on the new C trumpet. There he is right there. Hey Manny.
Hey there, Dave. How are you?
It's almost time for Mahler 10, isn't it?
I can hardly wait.
All right, this is it's gonna be real fun for me because it's been way too long since I've heard you play in the band.
Oh, good. Well, you're overdue.
Here we come. So we got Strauss and Mahler 10.
Yes.
Okay, and then we're gonna get on stage and have you play a little bit before, hopefully get the hall to ourselves and have you play this new horn a little bit in the hall so folks can hear what you sound like on. We can't obviously film the concert, but
No, right.
all right. Looking forward to it. Thank you.
All right,
Manny.
never a dull moment.
Never a dull moment. Here we go. So we are on stage at Orchestra Hall in Minneapolis, and here's Manny.
Hey, everybody.
How's this horn treating you?
This horn has the ability to translate what's in my head to sound. There literally is nothing in between. It's got a sound that is crystal clear, yet with a warmth that is very, very beautiful to listen to. The upper register just sparkles, yet the warmth is always there. There's no sense of it being anything other than just abundantly clear. And it's also very agile. It's a very nimble sort of instrument to play. And I've really had a lot of fun on these rehearsals for this repertoire that we're playing, which is a lot of Strauss and Mahler.
You know what? I bet it just sounds better out there. I'm going to go out there. Would you play that same little
Sure.
lick just so people can hear at a distance? We'll go to where the podium is on stage here. Can you bark some low notes on it? It sounds like it's good down there.
Last note on that is a E flat.
E flat?
That's a E flat, exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Sound great on that thing, Manny.
Well, it's a wonderful instrument. I mean, the design concepts and everything that went into making it just seemed to put everything together. It's such a pleasure to play. It really is. That's the best way that I can describe it. It's a pleasure.
What are the comments? What are people saying so
Oh my
far?
goodness. People just say that literally it just sounds like a voice, like it's beautiful. And I think that's the bottom line, isn't it? That we have instruments that allow us to let our voices come out, and each one of us has something to say, and if we're able to say it with an appropriate color and a variety of dynamics available to us, not have to worry about intonation, things like that, I think there's not much more that you can ask for in an instrument.
Mm-hmm. And you've heard the octave above coming out of this.
Oh, yes.
Can you talk about that for a second?
Yes.
What people have been saying or hearing?
I was warming up yesterday, and I was just playing a few long tones. And in particular, I hit this low B flat. And I stopped playing it. And at that moment, our second trombonist, Kari Sundstrom, came through, and I said, "Hey, Kari, listen to this." And I said, "Do you hear the octave B flat?" And he kind of, his eyes opened up, and he said, yeah, I thought it was my imagination. You hear it too?"
Yeah.
And I said, yes.
Right.
It's a really interesting phenomenon with this instrument, is that you can really hear the notes an octave above. It is such a complex sound that you can hear the harmonic overtone in a lot of lower and middle register notes. Really quite something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Welcome to Orchestra Hall.
Welcome to Orchestra Hall.
Yes. Anyway, it's like a fine wine that's just been in the cask for years, developing, and you can taste all of the flavors. And this horn is very much like that. You can hear all of the notes. Buttery quality when you want it to be. It can be very fierce when you need it to be. So whatever your voice happens to be, you can sort of expect it to come out of the end of the bell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it took us a minute to figure out what was going on with this horn because we kept hearing all the higher stuff in the sound.
Yeah.
We wondered if there was a brace loose on the horn or something wasn't soldered until we realized that all the stuff we were hearing was harmonically related and perfectly in tune to whatever the note was that was being played at the time. And then it was like, oh, there's something different going on here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And in the middle of the brass section, it's like this light, not a bright light, but a light that just sort of illuminates every other sound around it. That's a gift, I'll tell you. So.
All right, and the guys say they can hear you better, and
Yes. They say that tuning with me is even easier than before because it's just like I'm sitting right next to it. Even on down the line, even Chuck, who sits 3 seats down, can hear me more clearly than before. So it's a wonderful advancement.
Cool. Manny, thank you for doing this. Thanks for honking this horn on like no notice. We just sent it to you the day before you had a Mahler 8 and Strauss, or Mahler 10 and Strauss rehearsal.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, I'm looking forward to the concert this morning.
Yeah, so we got a concert in an hour and a half or so.
Yes,
We're
yes.
on stage early, and you got up really early to do this. Thank you,
That's
Manny.
okay. No worries, no worries. It's a real pleasure. And congratulations to you and all the folks at the plant.
All right, yeah, the plant, such as it is. Yeah. Thank you, Manny.
All right.